that twist? No, it's not, it's just a bulge in the sleeve. Right, we're all good to go. I'll check the trailer again, make sure the lights are still functioning before I go out. Forget that one. That's it, all strapped up, ready to go. Wheel, we're good to Wales. Actually, it's not quite Wales, on the border. 126 miles. And, 1 minute, just a cotton picking minute. I can't even pronounce that. 19 I can pronounce. P-O-W-Y-S. Poise. Nathan Poise. Yes, that's where we're going. So onwards. Catch you later. Yeah, it's Friday the 28th today, and I've got these. How many lots have I got on? 3, 6, 24 panels. No, I haven't. That's wrong. 12 panels. Is that right? Right. So I'm using Google Maps. A lot of people ask me about what navigation I use and whatnot, and 90% of the time I use Google Maps. But upcoming is the problem with Google Maps if you're driving a truck. You ready?
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Cropwell Road.
Quarter of a mile, just turn to Cropwell Road, up past Langer Hall. And it's great, it goes directly to the A46, where all you want to be. You see anything wrong with this left turn?
Turn left onto Cropwell Road.
Can you spot it yet? Yes. Except for access. Now, I don't need access.
Continue on Cropwell Road for 2 miles. In 200 yards, turn left onto Barnston Road.
Oh, shall we take this turn? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Bear in mind, I know these roads anyway.
Turn left onto Barnston Road.
No. Plus the fact you can't sneak a peek down there, but it's tight as hell. Yes. So you have to understand when to ignore it.
Continue on Bingham Road for 2 miles.
There will be lots and lots of situations where you do need to go into weight restricted areas, but as long as it's justified, it would be absolutely ridiculous to do a 15-20 mile detour to get in from an A road if the restriction, your drop was 1.5 miles into that restriction. It just wouldn't make sense, and I can't see anybody having a problem with that. The problem is, like there, I would be using it as a cut through. Now I had to use one yesterday. Well, I didn't have to, but I chose to because A, I had to go into my village and have a shower, and I was in the truck, so I was already my village is 7.5 ton weight limit, even though we do get trucks through there, because there's, I'm not going to tell you what business is there, but there's a couple of big businesses in the back of the village, and so they have Arctics in. But the problem I had is on the A52, there was an accident blocking me getting down towards Grantham, where I would have got onto the A1 and jumped north. So unfortunately, I cut straight through and got onto the A1 another way. That was local knowledge though. But there's 1 or 2 people doing that because they had to literally either turn around on the A52 or take the left into my village. So 1 or 2 people were doing that. But yeah, I know I did a job for a well-known haulage company, and you, as with all these big companies, you get a route in when it's all risk assessed and lightly. And I had to go into Beverley, and I had to go 5 miles through this 7.5 ton weight restriction. But they've obviously done their homework, so that's that.
In a quarter of a mile, continue onto Tippy Road. Continue on Tippy Road for 1 mile.
At some point, this road into Langer has got to have time spent on it, which means a road closure. I have no idea what they're going to do then. Boy, they're going to be stuffed. I finished my son's Halloween costume off last night. Put a few little tweaks to it. We've this year he's going as Dracula to the Halloween disco. Every year in his school they have a Halloween disco, and last year he went as a Dalek.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left onto Bingham Bypass.
Which I'll insert a picture here. This year he's going as Dracula in a coffin, which I'll insert a picture here. And yeah, I cut a window in. So
Turn left onto Bingham Bypass, A52.
Alright, shut your klaxon. So I cut a little letterbox slot in it, and then put some black tights.
Continue on Bingham Bypass for
Across it.
3/4 of a mile.
So that he can see out but people can't see him. However, I put little red lights inside it, so when he switches them on you can see his face through this letterbox slot. It looks really spooky, and that's without his white face and all that malarkey. So Yeah, hopefully he'll have a good time. He's got this thing on the front of his door. You press it, and it goes doodaloo, doodaloo, doo, doodaloo, doodaloo, doo, beware, that kind of thing. You know, and lights up. So you should have a bit of fun with that.
In a quarter of a mile at Saxondale roundabout, take the first exit.
Roundabout? I don't think I'm going to get back in time to go with him to that disco. Normally I try and go if I can. Day off tomorrow, then I'm working Sunday. I'll take a day off in the week as well.
In 300 yards, at the roundabout, take the third exit onto A52.